I'm able to provide solutions for people who come consult me that sing all possible music styles. So it means if somebody who sings classical comes to me with a little problem, for example, on a very high key, I can provide this person with a solution, as well as someone who sings metal. And because the basic principles are the same, they apply the same way, no matter what style we sing. I was already a voice trainer in a different field. I was in radio and TV, journalism before, and in media training, and in speech and presentation techniques. And I was a singer next to it, so I was kind of having a double life, and it has always been difficult to try to unite those two worlds. And this was the golden opportunity to really get some tuition in vocal coaching. I mean, with the aim to really help singers and people in the theater as well, etc. So I now can really provide a very comprehensive package that addresses singing and theater and people who work professionally with their voice in radio, in TV, people who represent companies, lawyers that have to talk the whole day, etc., etc. So it's very wide and very diverse. You can just be who you are, and there is no uniform approach. Actually, it's the technique that adapts to the person. You have a big toolbox with all kind of pedagogical tools and technical tools that allow you to provide a solution to every situation, every person.
They call it Stormy Monday. That Tuesday is just as bad. They call it Stormy Monday, but you know Tuesday is just as bad.
I have been able to, I think I've won more than an octave, probably 1.5. I always thought of myself of not being a singer that had a very high-pitched voice, because this is what very classical voice education used to be like. You were like more or less put in a box. You're a soprano, you're a mezzo-soprano, you're an alto. And actually this is just some people who decided that it was going to be that way, but it's not at all what the possibilities are of the human voice. We can sing whatever we want. If we apply the correct technique, you can at least sing 3 octaves. I think emergency aid is unique in the sense that before I entered CVI, I had never heard of it before. What happened very often is that when I was having a voice problem, I just had to cancel a concert, which sometimes is very difficult because when you've signed contracts and all that, it can be really a hassle. And today that is not necessary anymore, because if you know what's going on, you can make sure that through emergency aid that the voice reestablishes itself and you don't have to cancel any concerts anymore. I've never heard of any other school of thought, I mean in voice education or technique, that has a program like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm not aware of it, and I think it's one of the things that really makes CVT really special. It's very nice to experiment with your knowledge and also with what you've been training as a technique, and to apply it onto a song and to play with it. So yes, I definitely use it in my singing. When I say it has been a discovery trip, it is like you're put onto a plane, but you don't know where you're going. And some people will be scared, some people will be maybe a bit less scared. Well, we'll be always, everybody will be scared maybe at the start, because the unknown is something that human beings are a bit afraid of. But then again, when you meet all kind of things that are very attractive and very interesting, I mean, you just forget about your fears, and you just want to know more about it and learn more about it, and yeah, just forget the fears, and certainly also the knowledge. If you just know what you can do with the voice, there is no need to be afraid anymore.